Election Day. Voting is underway, and Sky 5 was over voting lines this morning. That starts our team coverage.
Audrey Goodson and Shelby Montgomery both joining us live. Let's go to Shelby now with a look at some of the biggest races here. She is live at the Lee Cooper Family Center. And Shelby, Governor Kevin Stitt voted earlier, and you were there as he cast his ballot.
Good morning. Yes, Governor Kevin Stitt, his son, and his wife all cast their ballot here at the Lee E. Cooper Jr. Family Life Center. There was no line. They were able to walk right in, and they're encouraging all Oklahomans to do the same. Go vote.
Your vote matters. And like I said before, being engaged in this process is such a civic duty that we all have as Americans. And so just get out, vote.
So today you'll be voting on big races like the presidential race, of course, U.S. and state reps, state senators as well, and the Oklahoma County sheriffs also expect a question to retain Oklahoma Supreme Court judges in 2 state questions. State question 834 will amend the Oklahoma Constitution, changing only one word from all American citizens can vote in state elections to only American citizens. And state question 833 involving public infrastructure, it would establish a public infrastructure district or PID through a special tax fund that uses property taxes to develop a specific area. So of course you can find all of that information on those state questions on our website, KOCO.com, if you want some more details on those 2 state questions. Reporting live, Shelby Montgomery, KOCO 5 News.
Shelby, thank you. Governor Stitt, just one of hundreds of thousands of Oklahomans who are out voting today. And before you do go out to vote, we want to make sure that you have everything you need.
And KOCO's Audrey Goodson joins us again. Audrey, you have what viewers shouldn't forget as they go and cast their vote today.
That's right. You'll definitely need a few things as you come and cast your vote today. Polls have been open for about 2.5 hours now, so they opened at 7 o'clock this morning, and Oklahomans can now cast their vote for the next president of the United States, as well as other key issues right here in Oklahoma. Now, when you go to vote, you're going to need a voter ID. Now, you can do this 3 ways. You can do this through a voter ID card, your county election board voter card, or an affidavit with a provisional ballot. Now, if you still need to figure out exactly where your polling place is, we've made that easy for you. We put a link to the Oklahoma voter portal in our election guide on the KOCO mobile app. That's also where you can go to find a sample ballot. And remember, there's an Oklahoma law saying you can't wear or carry any clothing or items that support either candidate to the polls. Now, the polls are going to be open until 7 o'clock tonight, and KOCO has you covered with everything you need to know. Back to you guys.
All right. Thank you, Audrey. And on the national front here, the presidential candidates will head to their respective watch party locations after a busy last day on the campaign trail.
ABC's Christiane Cordero has the details from Washington.
Her campaign was a sprint from the start, launching 107 days ago, courting voters on a trail that ended overnight on top of the Rocky Steps in Philadelphia.
And here at these famous steps, a tribute to those who start as the underdog and climb to victory.
Vice President Kamala Harris was joined by star power throughout her final day on the campaign trail.
We are voting for values and integrity. We are voting for the right to choose what happens to our own bodies.
She spent months drawing a stark contrast between herself and former President Donald Trump, then spent the final 2 days avoiding Trump by name. Her campaign says to end on a positive note.
Our campaign has tapped into the ambitions, the aspirations, and the dreams of the American people. And we know it is time for a new generation of leadership in America.
Trump's campaign has tried to steer focus towards issues related to the economy and immigration.
Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? And I've asked that question so many times. I've never had one hand go up for the other.
But in recent weeks, his message has grown darker. His latest target, while rallying on the eve of Election Day in Battleground, Michigan, former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi.
She's an evil, sick, crazy bitch. Oh, no. It starts with a B, but I won't say it.
Some Republican leaders have warned Trump's rhetoric could turn women voters away, while former Fox News host Megyn Kelly, who Trump viciously attacked during the 2016 campaign, shared her endorsement, echoing what Trump has said that he will protect women, quote, whether they like it or not.
He will be a protector of women, and it's why I'm voting for him.
And get this, the first results are already in. Dixville Notch, New Hampshire has a tradition of voting in person at midnight, all 6 of their registered voters. That's 4 Republicans and 2 undeclared. The results between Harris and Trump ended with a tie, 3-3. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
Once the polls close, it's a waiting game, and a lot of people wondering when we will get the official results.
And it might not be tonight. We'll see the earliest results from Indiana and Kentucky, which are in split time zones, but results, they'll come in during the 6 p.m. hour there. Shortly after that, the polls will close in North Carolina and Georgia, and a win in one of those states would be pivotal. The counting process is expected to be faster in many states like Georgia, where they're using a new check-in system.
They don't have long lines, and so we get the results posted very quickly.
And Pennsylvania may be the most important state in the presidential race. Polls there close at 8, but it could be days before a winner is declared for that state. Meanwhile, in states like Arizona, officials get 2 weeks to finish counting, so it will depend on how close that race is. If it's a landslide, we could know our new president tonight. If it's close, it might not be until the next coming days. And Governor Kevin Stitt speaking as voting gets underway today, saying on social media, quote, regardless of the outcome of today's elections, remember that we are blessed to live in the greatest country in the world. Adding, quote, our neighbors will still be our neighbors and our family will still be our family. Let our conduct and speech reflect that today.
And you can find everything you need to know, from your polling locations to what's on your ballot right now, on our election guide at KOCO.com. Just click on Commitment 2024.